Yeah, he said that. I mean, I was shocked. I was on air when I saw the headline yesterday, and I was like, wow, wow, wow. He said it's a coalition of confused people. And I wonder what your reactions are. Everybody talking about the ADC and the coalition and all of that. But I wonder what you are thinking as it relates to that conversation. A coalition of confused people. Well, let's now go straight to, what was in our in-house bulletin this morning. And it read like this. That he called he also tackled the PDP, right? He tackled the PDP as it relates to 2027 and all the noise about it, and said the doors of the APC are open. I can't seem to find the story. Oh my goodness, I had to start somewhere. Well, let's quickly move now to my next big story. I'll be taking your reactions. I'll go back to the first big story in a bit. But to the second big story, the new APC chairman seeks to court more PDP governors. Yeah, the minister, who is now chairman of the APC, yesterday speaking on a national TV, said that the APC is open to taking more PDP governors into its fold. Currently, the APC has got 23 governors and is looking to add to that number. Remember, I told you that some governors are tinkering on the idea of moving to the APC. They are tinkering on that idea, and they are looking at maybe using the APC as a vehicle to win elections come 2027. But as reported, it says it will bring more people. This is on Channels TV website now, because it was on Channels TV Politics Today yesterday. It says the confidence they have in me is to make sure I take tough decisions, but with gentility and teamwork for the collective interest in the party. And then he went ahead to say that my job is to unite the party and to expand the party. We have 23 governors and we're still counting. My job is to bring in more. We will do legwork and bring in more. So far in 2025, 2 governors dumped the PDP for the APC. That's from Akwa Ibom State and Delta State. And there are talks about more governors joining the APC. He also talks about, that's the new APC chairman. He also talked about that there is no opposition for now. Just like what the president had stated, he also, hinted that the opposition is not viable. A coalition of confusion. That's what he hinted at, seconding what the president had said yesterday. What are your thoughts as it relates to that one? I'd like to know. My goodness, because it's funny. Kwankwaso was in the news, or is in the news, and is in the news for saying that the federal government may have abandoned the northern part of the country and focused on the southern part of the country. He hinted that during the Kano State's Constitution Review Committee sitting or something like that. But I want to get your thoughts on that one as well. And to my third big story, the Rivers State government has inaugurated a committee to handle issues of frequent clashes between farmers and herders across the state. Now, speaking during the inauguration on Thursday, the SSG, Professor Ibibia Warika, who is also the chairman of the committee, said the objectives of the committee are, amongst other things, to identify and address early warning signs of tension between farmers and herders across the state, mediate and resolve disputes amicably through community-based non-violent mechanisms, and ensure that grazing and farming activities are conducted within the ambits of the law. Right? What do you make of it? Is it better late than never? Do you think a committee is what we need, or do you think we need to enforce laws? I'll be right back after the break.
You are tuned in to
Nigeria Info.
We'll be right back after this.
the story I was looking out for. And President Bola Tinubu has mocked the coalition party, African Democratic Congress, and the People's Democratic Party, describing them as a sinking ship and a coalition of confusion. The president said this while addressing party chieftains at the All Progressives Congress National Executive Committee meeting yesterday. He directed APC governors to liaise with the SCD minister to secure land for the construction of a new national party secretariat too. And mock focused on the coalition of confusion, even though there was a jab at the PDP. That jab at the PDP is also going to form a conversation for me the 4 o'clock hour. I remember I told you the PDP is zoning to the southern part of the country. And for people like Wike, I wonder whether it would, go back to being dedicated to his party since, the party has gone in the direction he has been clamoring for, or if he would stick to, that's something we'll talk about the 4 o'clock hour now. But yeah, the president says coalition of confused people. Do you agree? There have been jabs at his government. They have said his government is a government of hunger. They've been saying it over and over. They have been saying his government is clueless. His government lacks the capacity to take us to the promised land. We've had all of those conversations in the past. And he has come out, to do his own jab and say, hey, you guys are just confused. You guys are just a coalition of confused people. And to the PDP, he says, oh, my goodness, politics. He called them a sinking ship. A sinking ship, he called them. Let's go to the phone lines now. 0817-923-0002, 0817-923-0003, 0817-923-0007. These are the call numbers. I'd like to hear from you. I'll take the numbers again, 0817-923-0002, 0817-923-0003, and 0817-923-0007. WhatsApp numbers, 0809-030-6416. Remember, you can send those messages on Facebook and on YouTube as well, Nigeria Info PH, and you can interact with us on X, Nigeria Info PH. Let's start here. 92.3 Nigeria Info. Good afternoon. Welcome.
Yes, Kala.
Good afternoon. What's your name?
Good afternoon. My name is Ika, calling from Elila Aluminium.
Welcome.
I want to align with the statement of our president that the ADC is a group of confused people. It's more than like. We're not more than confused people. It's a group of greedy politicians, updated politicians that have loose grip in political system, especially in our river state here. ADC cannot stand. It is already dead before arrival. When APC died, is the day that the committee came to address them. How many people have followed them? How many? Are we doing a traditional title? Is politics a traditional title? How many people can he convince the same committee that took our money allegedly?
So we're not talking about Amechi now. Amechi was yesterday. We're not talking about Amechi. We're talking about coalition. So let's stay on the coalition.
Yeah. Dead.
Okay.
They should find another thing to do.
All right then. All right.
Tinubu will re-elect.
All right.
Tinubu will come back.
All right. Thank you very much. Your point is noted.
River State is fully a APC state.
Okay.
PDP state.
That's entirely your opinion. Others may disagree. 92.3 Nigeria Info. Good afternoon to you. Welcome.
Good afternoon to you, brother.
Yeah, good afternoon. What's your name?
Otto calling from Obibu.
Welcome.
Thank you. I want to is somebody that was supposed to address his party members based on their party affair, now jumping into another political party. Who is more confused here?
But I mean, do you blame the president? I mean, we currently hear.
That is,
Wait now. Wait, wait now. Wait.
Leaving his party.
Wait, it's not. He has not left his party affairs. Now, I want to explain to you. That's why I said wait. Now, when other people are campaigning, the people in coalition or the people in the PDP are campaigning, what do they say? They throw jabs at him. They say his government is clueless. They say his government is lacking capacity. And he has also now thrown jabs back at them.
He are not. This is not campaigning time.
But they are campaigning nonetheless.
Political party. With his political party, he was supposed to discuss a political party affair with his political
But
party.
saying his opponents are confused. It's not a political. It's like giving himself a pat on the back.
Now I'm trying to figure out who is more confused here. As far as I'm concerned, the same method. These people that is calling confused people are the same method that they are using now. Is the same method that brought to him on board. So what is he talking about? For me, let me just, to my own understanding, I think the president himself is the one I'm seeing as the confused person.
Wait. Sorry, moving on. 92.3 Nigeria Info. Good afternoon.
Good afternoon, Canada.
Yeah, good afternoon to you.
Canada, let this coalition threaten the president.
Okay.
Let him focus on governance. Because they intentionally last PDP and other political parties. Are you hearing me?
I'm listening to you, Ezekiel. Go ahead.
So for him to say that this coalition is a sinking ship, that is to say he is also having a nightmare because of this particular project of ADC.
All right.
So for me, if you ask me, let him allow the country to run multiple parties and not to try in how to introduce one party.
But he has not stopped other parties from running, has he? He hasn't.
But ironically, his statement as a president of the nation, he should have even encouraged, embraced other coalitions and other parties so that the democracy will be very strong and unique.
But he hasn't. So are you saying he should embrace? He should embrace his
party or some group of persons are confused and a sinking ship. Literally, is an embarrassment. Is a kind of giving a word to somebody. Let me call it defamation of character.
All right. Thank you very much. I wonder. Oh my goodness, it's going to be a tough one this afternoon. Chima from Alu, welcome.
Canada, good afternoon.
Yeah, good afternoon to you.
Canada, you see, yesterday I thought the president would have appraised what you have achieved before the APC meeting, whatever. But it's unfortunate that what the president came there to talk about was politics, which means the president and his APC government are more confused than the so-called coalition he was trying to refer to. So the president is confused, very, very confused. Now, a man came into power, you remove subsidy. At the end of the day, you floated Naira in an unproductive economy like Nigerian economy. And you make people to suffer. Then you're expecting Nigerians not to have a choice than to continue to, all of them to defer to APC for you to win easily in 2027. No, now it doesn't work that way. People have the right to associate. And ADC has come to stay. Canada has said this here in different times. I said ADC gives us multiple choice.
Well, but the president. So Chima. Let's not do politics with this, right? Now, the president has not said that they cannot stay or they should not stay. He has only said that they are not people to. I guess he was trying to give his party members, the required morale, so to say, and say, don't worry about those people. Those people are a set or a bunch of confused people. The other party, the PDP, is a sinking ship. So why are you bothered? Why are you, fretting or making a fuss? So I guess that's what he meant. He's not basically saying they should not operate or would not operate or cannot operate.
I did not say that. I didn't say that. You understand? What I said on my own, because all these jabs they are throwing against the newly formed coalition is just to demoralize and deter them from, you understand, going ahead.
Okay.
So if you look at that, you understand what I'm talking about. So that's why I said ADC has come to stay. And it gives Nigerians that opportunity to choose between light and darkness.
Okay.
You understand? So you don't expect Nigerians, all of us, to fall into the APC that you have borrowed. How much you have borrowed? The last time I heard, is he has requested to borrow $21 billion and another extra $47 billion. Tinubu have mortgaged Nigerians
All right.
You expect people to keep quiet, not to form coalition to remove you. So
All right.
I will say, I'll continue to say, ADC has come to stay.
All right.
Thank you, Kalada.
Thank you. I've got another Chima calling from Rumukuta. Chima, welcome.
Canada, good afternoon, my brother.
Yeah, good afternoon to you.
And Canada, if you look at what the president said, I do not see any doubt in that. You know, when this group of persons started, they said coalition is not it of parties. Now, you see what we are seeing? They are doing defection now. An existing party, the ADC party, they are defecting from the different parties today. It's not defection. Now, if we want to look at them individually,
Chima, whether defection or not, is still a coalition. A group. What's the meaning of a coalition? A group of people coming together to form a whole party. Chima, whether they form the new party or not, there is a coalition of people into a whole. That's what it's not about. Coalition did not say. Go check a dictionary.
Now,
did not say new.
For the initial time, they were like coalition of parties. Initially, if you could remember.
Okay.
Now it's now coalition of persons.
Okay, but there's a coalition.
Now defecting. Let us not forget defection to another political party. So now what I'm saying in essence is that you will see from the chronology, they don't know what they are doing. Now, if you want to single them individually, check from the antecedent of our former article how confused he has been from one party to the other because his personal ambition. Now, let us keep him one side now. I talk about Aero 5 that was denied ministerial position because he could not pass the screening from the Senate. Or is it about Rotimi and Meji that whether we like it or not, you put in his frustration in his political diary. Because ordinarily, he was struggling to become a president in the same APC and he was won. And he now left and went to do anti-party supporting article. Now look at what happened now. This is a man that has been a minister for 8 years.
So because these people move from one party to the other, that makes them confused. Have you not had times in your life where you had to move from one place to the other? Did that make you a confused person? All right, I guess the connection is lost there. But let's come here. Ida from Inkoro. Ida, greetings to you. Welcome.
Yeah, Kalada, good afternoon.
Yeah, good afternoon, Ida.
It's not time for campaign yet.
About their campaigning.
I'm pleading with Bola Tinubu to fix this country. Kalada, I'm very, very hungry. I'm telling you the truth. Things are hard. Rivers, nothing is moving. Nigeria, nothing is moving. And there you are talking about political party, no political party. When it's time for election, we'll know who will pick. My brother, God will bring a better leader for us. So let's leave Tinubu or any other person. Tinubu is not going back. I'm suffering. If anybody wants to put Tinubu, if my mother go and put Tinubu, that will disown as a mother. And I don't put Tinubu.
But I mean, your mother is entitled to. I mean, despite
she's my mother,
which is your mother, but she's entitled to her decisions.
That's
I mean,
what I'm telling
her
you
choices.
now. We are the same blood.
It doesn't mean she would have to choose what you choose. She's entitled to her choices.
Now that is hungry. Go to 13 people. Who introduce someone to pick something inside 13? It's not Bola Tinubu.
I would have to stop that. That is very wrong. A statement to make. Let's behave ourselves on the show, please. Let's behave ourselves. Losin from Yenegua, welcome. What is on your mind? I'd like to hear from you.
Kalada.
Yeah.
Honestly, when this ADC thing started, I wonder why other people are not following. They started with criticism on this current government. They were not even looking like people who just want to form a coalition. They were just criticizing this government, saying all of that time the president has said nothing. And then in that forum, he decided to let people know that these people are confused. Because when you say somebody is confused, you don't seem to know what he do. I hope you know the president has never defected. So when he says a group of people are confused, it's because they don't seem to know what they want.
But I mean,
the moment they have to look at them, how many of them?
Listen, that may not be entirely true. I mean, for an Atiku, he wants to be president. For Rotimi Amechi, he knows that he doesn't want to support the president. For an Erufai, he knows. So would you call them confused? I mean, they seem to know what they want, right?
You see, let me ask you a question.
Yeah.
If Erufai has been cleared by the Senate Do you know he would have been in this government?
So that's not confusion. That's not confusion. That's more like I didn't get what I want. That's self-interest. That's self-interest, being cynical.
That's what I am saying now. If you didn't get what you want, you are just finished as a governor. You didn't get what you want because the people said you have security report that is not good. And then do you know when they said they started? I hope you know when they said they started. 6 months after this government, when this government started. 6 months. It's not even about performance of the government. It's about power. They started 6 months before the government started. That's after the government started. So when you look at this, they didn't even allow this government to spend 1 year in office before they started all of these things. And you think it's about the concern for the Nigerian people, or it's about their interest? And then when you criticize somebody, do you expect that the person will also keep quiet and don't say anything?
All right.
Are you expecting the president not to say anything at all?
All right, Lawson, thank you. Moving on now. I've got Godwin. Godwin has dropped. Joseph from Elime. Joseph, welcome.
Mr. Kalada.
Yeah, greetings to you.
Yes, so good afternoon.
Yeah.
It is funny for the president to say that those joining coalition are set of confused people. To me, his administration is the worst confused administration I've ever seen. The National Assembly is the worst and confused National Assembly. His economic policies are the worst confused economic policies that I've ever seen. Everything about his administration is confusion. That's why you see governors that doesn't know their direction, defecting and jumping up and down, running to PC.
So are you saying because Joseph, are you saying people are defecting because he has the worst economic policies? I don't understand.
They don't understand the direction the country is headed. They don't even know their own future, the future
and for that reason they are defecting they're defecting to the APC. Is that what you're saying?
Yes, seeking solo.
All right. If you say so, Joseph. If you say so. Thank you very much for calling in. I've got Braid from Agri Road. Braid, welcome. What's on your mind? I'd like to hear.
Greetings to Bapo.
Yeah, greetings to you.
Yeah, can we talk about the Kwankwaso?
I mentioned that in passing, but what do you want to say about that?
Yes, I think Kwankwaso talking about the project is not been getting to the north. It's only southern area that the government of the day is facing. I don't look at it in that perspective. I think Kwankwaso should be able to be rational when issues like this. It should be an issue based because Kwankwaso has become one-time governor, one-time this, one-time that. And he's also the leader of the Kwankwasians. Right now, he is the southern. We have the southern president, and we also have northern vice president. In the time past, we have the northern president, we have the southern vice president. And I think whether you like it or not, the president may favor his own side more than anyone. That is why even when the north we are ruling, that is how it is. So Kwankwaso shouldn't cry the way and also castigating the government before the people. I think for me that is not obtainable. Let there be an issue based.
All right.
If he wants to contest, there is no problem. He should contest with the southern contestants. At the end of the day, if he gets it right, no problem. But I feel that this is the time for the South, and also a lot of projects is being cited in the North. That's why I look at it. And also Mr. President saying about the coalition. Well, Mr. President, I want to appeal to him. Let him turn that discussion to project. Let him turn it around to ensure that the people enjoy the dividends of his democracy, so that will speak more volume for him.
All right, Braid.
Thank you.
Braid, thank you. I've got to go to Rumo Dumaya, where Promise is. Promise, welcome.
Yes, thank Thank you, my brother. My brother, thank you very much. Kwankwaso, like my last brother. I think Kwankwaso has nothing to tell us about this because most of us are enlightened. After the subsidy removal, people like us are aware that most states are receiving more allocation than they are receiving before. States like Kano State that is in the north, I don't want to mention, but a few, so many states in the north are receiving more allocation, even more than even River State that has the oil, and so on and so forth.
I don't think there are those states.
He's saying it because that is not his target. So they are trying to use that coalition
promise
to distract Nigeria or to distract him from doing what he's supposed to do for Nigerians. They should leave 2027. They started this whole thing.
All right.
The president and so on did not start this whole thing. They started this coalition of the thing. And most of these people like Amechi telling all this coalition of the thing, most of them have nothing to offset.
All right, promise. I don't think the few states that are receiving more than Rivers State when it comes to allocation, Delta. I don't think there are those many states as you mentioned. Rivers State is high on the ranking list when it comes to allocation. So Jude from Amuma, welcome. What's on your mind? I'd like to hear from you.
On my mind is that the president is the one that is confused.
Okay.
He's more confused than the coalition that has come with full force.
Why do you think the president is confused?
He's jittery.
But being jittery is not the same as being confused. Fear and confusion are two different things.
I say yes. When you are jittery, when you are scared, if you are scared, it goes with confusion. You may not know what to do.
Oh, true.
You're planning,
Sometimes.
running around, thinking of what to do.
True.
So that's the position of the president now. Because let me give you an instance. If the members of the coalition have come out to defect to APC, would it be said that they are confused? They would have been the good ones that will be broadcast and people hailing them that they have become to APC. Just because they have formed a coalition that has come with full force to remove the president is not saying they are confused people. That's why I asked that question. It's a president that is confused. It's not the coalition. Coalition has come and they're ready to battle him and battle him down.
All right.
There's no two words about it. So that's it.
All right. Thank you very much. That's it. Jude says that the president may just be the one who is confused. Now, let's go to WhatsApp and read some messages. And this one says, this current APC government said worse things about PDP when they were criticizing PDP under President. Good luck. ADC have not even said 1/10 of what APC used as propaganda. I thought they had better ideas than PDP, but it was falsehood. Bennett from Port Harcourt with that one. So Bernard is saying tit for tat, I guess. Well, let's come down here, and this one says, good afternoon. The president calling the ADC a team of confused people and PDP a sinking ship is not the problem. Any presidential candidate that is ready to deliver Nigeria from this present situation should take our votes. Uke Bulam from Umuere Asa. All right, thank you very much. And let's come here. This one says the coalition will definitely win President Tinubu come 2027. Fidelis Iyanyi from Ilemua. And said the solution to farmers' clash with herdsmen in the state remains the ability of the state government to enforce the existing laws against open grazing. All right, Fidelis, thank you very much. And let's come here. This one says, Mr. President thought that it will be business as usual. I love the characters in the ADC. They continue to play surprises to the devilish administration of the APC and GC. What's GC, I wonder? All right, this one says, okay, I think this is for my 4 o'clock conversation, so I would have to move on. As I says, the coalition is a bunch of confused men. No wahala. It might go clear soon by 2027. The fact is that APC is jittery and afraid of ADC. I will remind him of his statement in June 2027. God keep us alive. Uche in Port Harcourt. And this one says, it's so annoying the way this coalition is being criticized ever since inception. Why are they all losing sleep about the coalition, right from Tinubu to Wike and all their supporters? If they are a bunch of confused people or not, let them leave the people to judge instead of complaining and losing sleep. The end will surely justify the means. Let them focus on their own party. Dafe. This one says, good afternoon, Canada. All right. Sorry, I was reading a message before that disruption or interruption. And it says on the statement of the president yesterday, please can the PDA APC members and Rivers State allow the new opposition party to have peace, or is the fear of the ADC the beginning of failure? Canada, are you aware that in meetings of most PDP members in the state, they chant PDP as well as APC in their meetings? Even with two political parties of PDP and APC, you're still scared of ADC. Is it how politics is played? I think we might see what happened in 2015 repeating itself come 2027, and this is because we don't learn from history, hence the reason history repeats itself. Chris. All right, Chris, welcome. Thank you very much for that one. And this one says, how can the president, who is a product of a coalition, call the ADC group, or call the ADC a group of confused people? He should not be deceived by the people defecting to his party because he will not have it easy come 2027. He should be advised to focus on developing the country rather than playing politics with everything. Oiko Dinaka with that one. And this one says, is it not the same Kwankwaso that they were happy saying he's joining APC? Why are they changing their mouth because of what he said? Tinubu is more confused. His government doesn't have direction. ADC all the way. Fine Chukwu will do with that one. And this one says, happy weekend, Kalada. Good afternoon. The same Amechi who ushered in APC has seen the futility of his action, looking for better than government, and clueless. Goodness with that one. I do have a commercial coming up in a bit and messages, but let's see when we do come back. Maybe we could talk some more.